All right. Happy Thursday, happy Thursday. Man, what a day, man. What a day. What a day. I tell you what, it's been a day today. It all started about, oh man, 4:30, somewhere in there before I got ready for renewables today. Man, I was thinking about my aunt. And the one seemed like a sister to me, my mama's sister. And man, I guess the most thing I remember about this woman, that woman can cook. And man, to me, I don't know about her children, but to me, man, that fried chicken wasn't nobody, hands down. I'm gonna tell you, mama could do some fried chicken, but I'm gonna tell you what, that woman had it down. Yes, sir. I mean, that woman had it down. That fried chicken, man. I mean, then I smile and stuff, man. I mean, but it's more than that. But I mean, I'm just talking about some attributes she could throw down. Oh man, she could throw down some hot water cornbread. Yeah, she was a woman. And I mean, this would bring me to this, and I'm not gonna be long. I was wrestling in my sleep with this. And this to my black women. I love you, black women. And I just want so much better for you. Like I said, it ain't enough for me to go around. When they start cloning, yes, I'm gonna tell them, you can take my blood. I'll be the guinea pig for this one here. But man, I was just thinking about her, and I thought about my mom, how they were women. And grandmama, I talked to her today for a short minute. I had to stay in contact with her, you know, in her 90s, you know what I'm saying? And I just remember, like I remember my mom being a woman. I remember my auntie being a woman. I'm talking about with the kids, taking care of teaching them something. My aunt, my other aunt, my grandma on my daddy's side. I saw that woman when her husband got sick. And he was able to walk around and, you know, he's still talking and everything, but he was coming down Alzheimer's and stuff like that. That woman bathed that man. Something some of y'all will find strange as you see it coming to America when the black man is in the pool and a bunch of women maybe bathing him. Maybe it was one woman bathing the man. Ain't nothing wrong with that, folks. And vice versa. Ain't nothing wrong with a man bathing his woman. That's why it's good just to have one-on-one. See, you can't do some of that when you're out here jumping and bouncing with everything. But I saw that woman. The man, he couldn't shave himself. When she got through with it, man, he had a shave, a leather face shave. It was smooth as glass, smooth as a baby when she got through with him. Oh man, she dressed and made him look good, man. I mean, and man, she had that food ready for him all the time. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. She took care of that man. And also, she got him ready for bed. That's what I'm going to tell you. I saw what a black woman can do to her husband. Let me tell you a little story behind that. And she said I could share this. Back in those days, it was rough out there. They was in the country, it was rough, but they lived good. But it was rough, it was hard. Yeah, she had 2 kids and coming up and everything, and it was rough on her. Until she met him, met her husband, man. I mean, let me tell you something, black woman. That's why I keep talking about, I don't care how much money you make. You're gonna make him out of a lie. You're gonna need that tag team partner. But I'm gonna share something with you. The woman was called hell. She worked, made her money and stuff, take care of my daddy when he was little. She ran into that man. And he worked in farming and things of that nature. He has a business mind. He got with my grandmama and they started working as a team. And she had a business mind, man. They worked together. Their money was together. Oh, they kept the bills up. They had A1000 credit. Oh, man. And she'll tell you right today, who is one for, oh, man. One for your granddad. He brought me up. He brought me up. He got me out of some stuff that I was in. And he pulled me out. And once we got together, and I ain't tell y'all this, man was a preacher. Yeah, he started preaching, man, and she became a preacher's wife. Me and my brother, we saw this. She rendered those services to him. And in the end, as a black man, I know how some well-to-do people, I say maybe some white folks, put their folks away. Never in my life, in my lifetime, I've never seen a black man put away like I did my granddaddy. Apparently the money was there. And it's unusual, and it was all family. It was a family cemetery and everything, and it was a thing. Usually when you get to the grave site, I've seen this before. Maybe some of you have. And I've been to a lot of funerals. I've been to a lot of grave sites. But never, we get to the grave site. Oh man, the casket was out of this world. It was too good to put in the ground. Yeah, that part. Something happened. People started talking. They said they want to see him again. They talked to the funeral director. They want to see. You got to ask the family. Oh, guess what? Grandmama didn't have no problem with it. She said, y'all open the casket up. Say, we can see him again. The sun was just gleaming outside, the leaves on the tree. Man, it was awesome. And how he was dressed. Oh man, it was phenomenal. And then the casket opened on the outside. You still can come on the outside and come by before they lowered him in the ground. A beautiful sight. Never in my life, like I said, I've done been to many funerals and many grave sites. But everybody was happy. Wasn't too many sad. It was a few sniffles, but it was a different type of a funeral. Hello. It was a different type of funeral. Oh man, this is physical stuff. Never seen nobody, black person with a headstone like he had. Never. Headstone had to be 15, 18 feet tall. She put that man away nice. Here's what I'm saying, folks. Let me break this down to you. The reason why I'm saying this. Black woman, black man. At that moment, and I don't care how much money the insurance policy was, and I don't think my grandmama cared. She remembered when it was time to put the man away. She remembered how he helped her all through her life. When she first met him, they were married for a long time. And helped raise, my dad. Her other two daughters, which was his. She just couldn't do things by herself, but when she remembered when she met him, and they worked as a team, they conquered things. They sent their children through college, both of them master's degrees. Sacrificing. That one man, that one king, that one queen. Yeah. So when it was time to lay him to rest, she spared no expense. And you know what she said? She said, I remember what he done for me. Whether he know what was going on at that time, whether he was just in the spirit, just standing aside, just looking, or whatever the deal is. One thing that we do know, she said, I'm not going to forget how he treated me. And I'm going to give him the best sending off. Some might say, man, I'm going to waste it all. But she didn't even have if she had $40 million, it wasn't enough. If she had $600 million, it wasn't enough to pay him back to what brought her through. Y'all missing your blessing out here, some of you single women. Some of you single black women, you're missing your blessing. But she didn't forget where she come from and where she got to and who helped brought her over. Every now and then he'll send you somebody. Hey, bring me to this, folks. I got to get out of here. This terminology was on my mind. This morning I couldn't get it off, and I thought about that. I just couldn't get this terminology on my mind. Black women, listen up out here. I see it on my doggone post out here. I see it on my timeline. Two languages you need to get out of your mouth. You need to have amnesia with these two words. This boss bitch. You need to lose that. This word diva. You need to lose that. I'm sorry if nobody taught you this, but I'm telling you, I'm finna help you out. You don't even know what you mean, don't know what you're saying. You can't understand what you're saying. I don't know. It seems like these terminologies, it try to gratify who the hell you are. You're a woman. That's all you need. You're a woman. Be your queen. You ain't got to have no boss behind your name, no bitch behind your name, no diva. Let me help some of you out. Look up the word diva and see what it means. You don't even know what you mean. You don't know what it means. Look it up and see what it means. It's associated with the demon. Look it up. Here we're trying to be something that we don't know what we're saying we are and a part of. Be a woman, be a queen. That's all you have to do. You don't have to be no boss, bitch. You ain't got to be no boss. You ain't got to be no diva. Be a woman. That's all you got to be. Because like I said the other day, it doesn't matter to me how many houses you have and how big your house is. You bringing in 400-something thousand. Your butt is big as a back end of a bus. It doesn't matter to me. What's matter to me? What's on the inside. It doesn't matter to me what color. Like I said, I'm Captain Kirk. You can be yellow, blue, green, purple, orange, red. I don't care. He don't care. But I see this on my timeline. I don't care if I lose somebody, but somebody don't know. When you don't know something, you need to change your mind up off this blue pill and hit this red pill. Quit saying that. That's an embarrassment. You're degrading yourself and don't know it. Who gives a damn if you got this and got that and have this and have that and don't have a man nowhere? Here it is right there. That's the accomplishment. The teamwork, the unification that he set in score. It just wrestled with my mind. Boss bitch. Nothing to be glad about. I'm a diva. It's nothing. That's demonic. Look it up. See what the meaning is it. We're taking up on meanings and trying to have clarification of who we are. That means there's a psychological problem somewhere. You don't know him. See, when you don't know him, you're going to come up with some stage names to gratify yourself, to try to, hey, this is who I am. Be what you can be, baby. He made you a masterpiece because you're a piece of the master. That's all you need. I don't know. It just came to my mind. I had to get it out there. Lose that terminology. It don't make, when I see that, when you were proclaiming it, at first then I think garbage, trash, because I know better. That ain't how he made you. You own a demon back here and you wonder why you can't find nobody. You operating with him. You can't hold hands with him and look at reaching up to him. It don't work like that. Hello. But you don't know. You haven't been taught nothing. That's why it takes kings out here, real men, to grab one woman and go with her. A lot of men are shaking scared out here. They want to be 31 flavors of Baskin Robbins. I want this woman, that one. Unstable. He says is a double-minded man. Then our women got to prove who they. You ain't got to prove nothing. You're a woman. The most beautiful creature on the planet that he made. Come on now. Somebody down here didn't tell you this in the family. Now you get up as of age and got to try to push yourself. No, you do not. Get yourself low and humble, and he'll raise you up. That's what he said. Make yourself a base. He'll raise you up. Hello? And if you're in the back, he'll turn you around where you're in the front. It's going to be hard for a king to find you when you are in the demon shadows. Drop that terminology, folks. Use the word queen and mean what a queen means. Be a woman. Get back in this book. If you don't know what it means to be a woman, look, come on now. See what it says in the book that he set out there. It don't take much for a woman to be looked upon, to be pleased. It don't take much. Oh man, it don't take to admire that woman. You're a woman. That's all you need. You don't need no stage name. You don't need no props. You need a lifestyle and him and no fear. Know who you are, but you can't know who you are until you see him. And especially if these folks ain't taught you who you supposed to be. I gotta get out of here, folks. Folks lose that. Black women lose that. That's ignorance. And maybe you didn't know that. Don't feel bad. I don't know how to fly an airplane right offhand. I'm ignorant of that. I ain't got no shame in saying I'm ignorant of something I don't know. So take it as you didn't know. Paul said, when I was a child, I done things as a child. I did childish things. But now, present, when I become a man, I put away childish stuff. And I press toward the mark of the high calling. We got work to do, folks. We can't do it toting the demon's garbage out here. Lose that boss. This boss bitch and then this I'm a diva mess. You can keep on going with it. You look around, you be 65 and still by yourself out here, or dealing with a bunch of jokers, being booty calls, and then you paying the money. They ain't paying you no more because, see, Father Time done caught up with you. You're not as lustrous as you used to be. See, the older women don't tell you that. They need to tell you that. That's why you get with a king and you join hands together and you walk that line with love out here. Oh, it's not impossible. Ain't nothing impossible with him. That's what he is. Yeah. Everything that's impossible is possible with him. Come on, folks, stay up out here. It was just on my mind. And I thought about my women and my family. They never had that terminology. They knew who they were. They was taught who they were. We're in a bad shape out here. We're in a pandemic shape out here as black folks. We're not marrying enough. We're not loving enough. Our men are not coming and grabbing you as a queen. Y'all chasing too many Negroes out here. Some bad stuff. And you think this down here gonna change them. It's not gonna change them. Then you sit up here thinking you don't need them with a psychological problem. I don't need no man. I got a house. I got a car. I got this. You're making them out of a lie and you're not gonna do that. Hello. Be who you're supposed to be. Be proud that you're a black woman. Then there's so much heritage in your skin and in your bloodline. Drop this garbage. You don't need gimmicks just to be a woman. Like my cousin said, yeah, up in Watertown, she said, some of these women ain't using their queen moves out here. Yeah, that part. Until next time, stay up out here.